Before me, you see two photos. These are photos of veterans, another set of veterans that we honor as part of the Honor Flight Around program. This is an opportunity for us to honor a different set of veterans. These veterans represent service members that never were on an honor flight and have passed. So it's called the Flags of Our Heroes program. It was started by National, and we picked it up a couple of years ago, several years ago. And what we do is we take these photographs along with a flag, usually donated by a member of Congress. We bring it down to Washington, D.C. We take a photo in front of the Veterans Respected Memorial, and then we bring the flag and the photo back and we present it to the families. So we have the two veterans today. Only one of the families was able to be with us. So we'd like to invite the Cody family to please join us up at the podium. And then we're going to share some information about Mr. Cody with you. James Robert Cody was born January 10th, 1922 in New York. His friends called him Jim. His early life was spent mostly in foster care. In those years, he had to work by delivering milk and newspapers before going to school every day. Mr. Cody developed scarlet fever as a young man, and as a result, developed a heart murmur. It was a miracle that they let him become a member of the United States Armed Forces. Upon entering the United States Navy in May of '44, he underwent training in the destroyer school for gunnery and in radio operator school. Mr. Cody was deployed shortly after on the USS Higbee destroyer as a gunnery man and a radio operator. He sustained burns to both hands and when assisting in his gunnery assignment. Shortly afterward, he was assigned as a radio operator on the Higbee. Mr. Cody told his family that his ship being bombed was the scariest thing he ever went through. He had to jump ship and wait to be rescued from the South Pacific Ocean. Many of the shipmates did not survive, and so he considered himself very fortunate to be alive. Since Mr. Cody was a professionally trained musician before entering the service, his next assignment was on the USS Lexington as a drummer in the Navy band. He said he felt he could use his talent to help his fellow Navy men have moments of joy while away from home. In February of 1946, he received an honorable discharge from the United States Navy. Mr. Cody, we thank you for your service to our country. So the flag that we're presenting to the Cody family, presented in memory of James Robert Cody. This is to certify that the company flag was flown over the United States Capitol at the request of the Honorable Thomas R. Swazi, Member of Congress. It is presented to the family of James Robert Cody in gratitude for his service to the United States during World War II.
On the honor flight trip. This is the flag that was flown over the Capitol by Congressman Swazi on your behalf as family of Mr. Cody. So we thank you very much for being here with us today. Thank you.
Again, thank you very much to the Cody family.
God bless you all.
Good job, buddy.
June 69 to December 71. He was first stationed at Fort Jackson, South Carolina for basic training. Mr. Jacobson then went to Korea, 2nd Advent Company, where he served until the end of his tour. Mr. Jacobson's family said he would be humbled and grateful for this honor, but not feel worthy because his time served was in Korea during the Vietnam War, out of harm's way, unlike many of his generation. Honor Flight Long Island would say, it does not matter. You did what you were told. You served your country. Mr. Jacobson's dad, Bill Jacobson, served in World War II, and his great-uncle Fred, who raised his dad, served in World War I and was a retired NYPD. Both, like Mr. Jacobson, were honorable men. Mr. Jacobson was the big brother, the oldest of 5. He was described by them as larger than life, the true definition of a big brother. Mr. Jacobson loved his brothers, and he let them know it. His brothers loved him just as much, if not more. It is fair to say, Mr. Jacobson was also the protector of those in his town, especially those who could not protect themselves. Tragically, Mr. Jacobson died in a car accident shortly after he came home from the Army. But we say, Mr. Jacobson, thank you for your service to our country. And now, I'd like to ask everyone to please stand, and I'm going to reintroduce Mr. Lou DeLeo in the back, who is going to play taps for our flags of our heroes honorees, all veterans who made the ultimate sacrifice, and all veterans no longer with us. Please stand if able and remove your hats. Again to Mr. Lou DeLeo,